Scanning. Game initialized. Tettron loaded. Let's play.
Well, hello. So today's a bit of a different recording, really. I have been talked into playing Ingress again by John Doe, as you might be able to see there walking with me. So we popped out on break and, well, I'm just showing him the sights of Ivy Bridge. I haven't been in here, grew up here many moons ago, and just walking up to our first portal. So if you're unaware of what Ingress is, obviously with the big Pokemon boom at the moment, it's all based off of the Ingress platform by Niantic Project. And it's been around for a couple of years. I beta tested it a couple of years ago, was very heavy into it. I have a few levels, but since I've last played it, it's changed quite a bit. And as you can see on the map, you've got your similar Pokestops and your Grey Points, and you've got your two factions, your Resistant and the Enlightened. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see my backdrop at the minute, we've got one of the, I get the camera, we've got one of the churches down a road at the moment. So the idea is to find the portal. You've got a different options. You can hack, you can deploy, you recharge it if you own that portal, and so on and so forth. So what you actually do to own the portal is you can deploy resonators on there. So what I'll do is I'll get John Doe to do it shortly. But you also hack these portals for items. So you start getting resonators that you place on the portals, bursters that you use for hacking the portals, and all kinds of different things. So I've only got one resonator from there, but what we'll do is we'll get John Doe to... Have you got any resonators?
I've just managed to get a resonator from this one.
Okay. So you can only hack portals every 5 minutes. You can reduce those timers by different things that you can add on the portals, such as multi-hacks will allow you to hack multiple times, and there's a cooldown mod as well. So as John Doe's getting some warnings there. So what we need to do, actually, I'll put my sounds back on, because there's some quite unique sounds that you get from this game.
Yeah, it's got quite a nice feel to it.
Like so. Okay, there you go. So John Doe should be deploying a resonator. So yep, you pick a resonator.
Yeah, so I can only do 4 level 2s, so I'm going to do level 2s on this one.
Okay. What I can do is, because I'm a little bit higher level from back when I used to play it, I can drop some quite high things. So as you can see on the screen as well, John Doe's just dropped a level 2 on. So if I drop a level 5 on, like such, we start to claim that portal for our team. So as you can see, it's turned red.
Resonator deployed.
There you go. Getting 2, and you can only add 2 of each level in, so 2 level 5s, 2 level 4s, and so on and so forth. It's alright, we're not standing in the middle of the road, don't worry. Like so.
Resonator deployed.
And then what you can eventually do is, once you have a key for this portal, so if we hack it again, I don't currently own a key, and it says I can't hack it for another 240 seconds. But if we had a key for this, you'd be able to then link that up to other portals. So if we press that button there, you can then see different portals around. So the idea is to link up different sections to make fields in triangles to cover mind units. Right, so we're fully stocked, and what I can actually do is I can upgrade John Doe's resonators like so,
XM reserves 100%,
which makes the portal a little bit harder to take over. So in order to take over portals, use XMP bursts, and they literally fire off. When we go down, there's a green one down the road which we'll go to. When you fire off these XMP bursts, they do damage to all of the resonators. So the idea is to destroy each of the resonators and then take over the portal for your team.
Upgraded.
Can we add some mods to this? I've got a rare turret.
Yeah, you can do that. I'll add a bit of sting.
XM reserves.
So you can only add 2 mods each onto it. So John Doe, you'll see in a minute on the screen in one of these boxes that John Doe is adding a couple of mods. Yeah, you can add a rare shield in. There you go. There goes Extremis turrets. That's what you know,
Extremist, yep, MK1.
Extremis MK1 is John Doe. He can't stay with John Doe. He has to go with a different lucky name.
Yeah, I wasn't there at the time. Yeah, didn't have that one at the time.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll boost it up a little bit as well. I've got a couple of legacy things. So I've got a link amp that helps you link up other portals at a greater distance, because you're obviously capped depending on what level of your portal is. In the past, in the beta, I was part of a big thing where we covered the whole of the UK and we offshot to, I think, Iceland, France, Germany, everywhere like that, Project Redemption, which was a hell of a lot of fun to do. But that's the kind of thing that you use for those. You've got your heat sinks, which reduce cooldown time for hacking, your multi-hack mods and all kinds of things. But what we'll do is we'll add a force amp on just to boost up John Doe's
Force amp.
turret.
Deployed.
And we
XM
might actually
reserves.
add another turret on as well. So we've
90%.
got 2 turrets, a force amp which
Turret
beefs up
deployed.
the firepower, and a shield on there. And there you go. That will add a mighty sting to anybody that actually comes across that. We still can't hack
Hacking
it.
unsuccessful.
can we
Cooldown
actually- 30
active.
seconds left, I think.
30 seconds remaining.
Okay, so I can't link any of the portal keys that I've got available. So just to give you an idea, these are the different portals that I've investigated and been to and have obtained portal keys. We're just going to show John Doe the different portal keys. And with these portal keys, what I can actually do is link up this portal, if there's any within range or not being blocked by any of the other portals, to any of the portal keys that I've got. So the multiple portal keys you have, the better, because you can go to different portals and link up loads. So I've got obviously a lot in my home
Create bigger
area.
fields.
Yeah, and create bigger fields.
You can hack going again.
XM reserves.
Okay.
100%.
So every time you're using
Quiet
some kind of
resonator.
function as well,
Portal
the top
key.
bar at the blue bar at the top is your AP. So I've just picked up a key for this one as well. All of your functions and the things that you do in game cost MP, and they're the little white dots that you see around the screen. So you just walk around and collect those little white dots. Shall we go and tap the green one?
Let's go attack the green one.
Okay. You also have quite a good little feature in game as well, where you have your community communication,
XM reserves.
such as what you can see on the screen at the
97%.
moment. You can see everybody's communication and activity on there. So the Enlightened team being the green and the Resistance being blue, and then you've also got your faction chat as well. So that's just your blue chat.
Or set to a good range as well, can't you?
Yep.
5k, 10k, so you can stay with people, talk to people within that range.
Yep. So yeah, it's pretty good communication tools. You can also see alerts as well. So one of my good buddies, Hawklord2112, is always on at me to come back online, and between John Doe and him, I think he might have actually pushed me just over the edge, because I was quite involved in this. So
My work is done.
yes, makes a change for John Doe to talk me into something instead of the other way around.
I don't know, Pokemon as well.
So, as you can see, we're getting close to the green portal. And what we'll do is well, it's a little bit wet everywhere at the minute.
It's not the best day to choose to do this,
Yeah.
but anyway.
Right, so what we'll do is if
Fire
we...
off
Right, you press and hold, you get 2 options up. You can get the Navigate to or the Fire XMP. Now we're obviously going to want to fire at the XMP because we want to destroy this. So I've got a couple of different XMPs in my inventory, as you can see, a couple of different levels. But just to show you what it does, I'll fire off a level 1 XMP. So we go into the fire mode, and you can do a single fire like that, and it will literally go boom,
XM reserves.
and you'll see the damage on the
100%.
resonators, what I've done. Now what you can also do is you have an additional function where you can press and hold. Now as you can see, the white blobs are starting to glow. Now the closer you get to the center of your character, the bigger the blast is going to be, and the longer the blast or further the blast is going to be as well. So you're advantageous to get that as small as possible. So we'll go like that, and there you go. We get a plus 16%
XM
damage
reserves.
to the resonators.
100%.
20.
So that's the idea of destroying them, and as you go up in the levels, you get better damage. So I'm only level 6 at the moment, so I can only fire up to a maximum level of 6 bursters. So we'll just fire off a level 3, no, we'll fire off a level 2 just to give you an idea of how much more damage. And as you get the higher levels, you will increase the speed of when you need to drop them, and so on and so forth. So we'll go and then blow it up like that. Plus 16 again.
XM reserves 100%.
Oh, and John Doe's being attacked as well. So the defensive turrets that you saw us put up on the other resonate on the other portal, is obviously that starts attacking you as well when you start attacking portals. And every time you get hit by a portal, your blue bar at the top or your green bar, depending on what team it is, reduces as well. So that's how it tries to control you from literally not going on a rampage, which is a pretty good little mechanism. So we'll fire off again.
XM reserves 100%.
And then John Doe's probably going to finish off the last resonator.
Boom. Down.
There you go. And there goes the last one. So now, pretty much with the gym on Pokemon Go, now what you do is once you've cleared off a portal, you then take that portal for your team and then start hacking it. Now, you can obviously hack an opposing team's portal if it's green or blue, but the difference is that you will get attacked by the portal if it's green. So you just got to be a little bit careful. If you want to get it, that's fine, and just be prepared to lose a lot of XMP. Or AP even. Right, so we'll start deploying some resonators. Drop down some 5.
XM reserves 97%. Resonator deployed.
John Doe needs to add down his before I overwrite them, so he gets the XP. So it's always good to go in teams as well, because if
one more and then that's yours.
One of the trick for the experience is that if the first person puts down the lowest resonators, then the second person puts down the one up next on the resonators, then you can go back to the first person and put the next level up on the resonators. So it's a good way to maximise your experience on this, which is a pretty nifty trick really. So as you'll see, all the resonators will start to pump up.
Cheers, dude.
There you go. Oh. Deploy. So what I can do now is I can then go, right, so they can be upgraded to, those can be upgraded, oh, don't have any level 2 resonators, okay. So let's upgrade these. So as you can see, I get plus 25 AP, and then can start upgrading the rest.
Resonator upgraded.
Right, so are you beefing that one up as well?
Upgraded.
So you'll notice the obvious
upgraded.
enhancements to this game. It's been out a lot longer than Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Go is based off of the framework of Ingress. So
that's linked.
It's got its foundation roots, you know, which is pretty cool. And did I just hear John Doe's linked it as well? Need to hack it.
Acquired. Resonator. Portal
And
key.
what you've just seen as well is a blue line that's just popped up there between the 2 portals that we've just been to. So that's the idea. What we need to do now is link that up to another portal on both sides, and then we get a triangle of mind units, which goes towards our team's score. So, do you want to have a walk down to the next one?
The next one.
XM reserves.
Yeah.
80%.
Right, so
we
we need to get over that bridge. And it's okay to walk over that bridge. It's not a non-walking bridge. You just have to be careful. Yeah. So luckily, we are actually around an area where I grew up. So
XM reserves. 85%.
yeah, I sort of know the way around here. And as we work just down the road as well, that's always a big help. Because I used to go to school up there. I don't think some of the portals you'll see out and about, especially near where we work, John Doe, they'll say unknown, as in who created them. So when you actually go into a portal, if I show you now, see that there's a name at the bottom right hand corner?
Yep.
If you actually see the ones called unknown near where we work, they're mine. but because I've been away from it that long, and my account
XM
got
reserves.
disassociated,
98%.
it's lost my name from them all.
All right.
Yeah. Way back when we used to do it. So
Way back when.
this big ass snail type thing, as you can see there, is another portal. So I think I'll grab this one since it's got elastic.
I need XP though.
Yes. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, that is a point. You grab it.
I need AP.
So as you can see, we still have the hack function available. What we also have, this is new to me, is missions. Now, like I said, I haven't been on for easy a year, and these missions are a new thing to me. So this one is Hack and Run Ivory Bridge Part 2. So you have 2 days to do it. So
Yeah, I did a mission in Honignoll, my first one, and managed to get them all. You get quite a hefty amount of XP for your missions, especially if you're starting out, so it's always a good way for leveling up quite quickly with your missions. And there's usually, how many have you got there? Yeah, there's about 5 or 6 per sort of mission. So
right, okay, so you have to do the whole portals.
Yeah, but so you've got 2 days to do that.
Yeah. We'll have to do another one of all missions then, really.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we'll have time to do a proper mission today, so that's quite interesting. And if it gives you a boost to XP, well, that's obviously worth doing. Right, so let's hack it.
Acquired. Resonator.
1 resonator.
XMP.
And the higher the portals as well,
XMP.
when you hack them, the
Portal
better
key.
equipment that you get out of them. So for example, if you're in a cluster of level 6 portals, you'll start getting a lot more, level 6 higher things. So as you can see, Ivory Bridge is quite dominant blue, which is quite interesting. Maybe we're currently playing out in summer holiday time for school, aren't we?
Yeah.
So all the younger audience that perhaps support this quite a lot are not currently out and about as much at the moment, because we're on a literal school line. Just up the road is the secondary school that I used to go to. Right, so Bob's done those. Excellent.
Resonator. Upgraded.
What level resonators have you got?
There's just 4 to...
What have you got?
level 2.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Might as well boost it properly.
Resonator. Upgraded.
So there's a lot more visually aesthetic things in Ingress that they've done a lot more to it. Hopefully Pokemon will get to the same level. It's possible. Niantic have done it with Ingress,
Upgraded.
so it's always possible. Once they get over this whole server issues, trying to get it out to as many companies, then they might actually revisit the game. Well, they probably will revisit the game and see where it goes. So it looks like I can actually link up portals now. Yes, I can. So I can make the first triangle. So St. John's Church, where we've just started. So what we do, just to show you, is we can confirm the link, and then we make our first triangle. So what I've effectively done there is everything in that blue triangle, I am altering their minds to the way of the resistance.
We're protecting them.
We're protecting them. Okay, protecting them.
Altering their minds.
So there's different. I suppose you can say it with Pokemon Go. Yes, you do have a lot of lore, but Niantic Project have done a lot of work with building up the backstory to this, and there is a reason why you go about this. So. To give you a quick, brief overview, so I'll follow Bob now so I don't get run over while I'm talking to you. To give you a quick, brief overview, what has happened is that these aliens have opened a tear into our universe and have said, "Join us, we are all powerful, we want your minds." And then the world has split into 2 factions. The Enlightened, which go, "Oh yes, we want your alien babies," and the Resistance, which say, "Bog off, mate, I'm not carrying on with your lark." And that's pretty much it. What you're doing now is you're protecting the human race from either these aliens or you're with them. Let's move out of the way because we're in the stairwell. So that's the backstory. Now there is a lot, and I mean a lot of lore that goes into this. A lot of communications that come out from Niantic Project to add to it all, which is really cool. So they've put a lot of time and effort in, and it's got a lot of meat, so it's worth getting in there and you know, seeing what they've got to offer, especially if you enjoy the Pokemon Go, and with the state that Pokemon Go is in at the minute, it's worth giving a break for that. Not dropping it completely, but just giving it a break to see what actually happens with them. And if you want to keep up that moving, that getting out and about, that socialisation, because there is G+ groups, all kinds of groups, Facebook groups and everything for Ingress already established.
XM reserves.
And oh, there you go, Gonzo's just leveled up. Level 3 at last.
And I can start using level 3.
Level 3 resonators and such. Yeah. So yeah, just check out the areas. You know, it's big everywhere. Just jump on a G+ group, and they'll get you part of their story.
You get loads of stuff when you level up. So 40 level 3 resonators, 30 level 3 XMP bursts. Awesome. Cool. Happy with that.
Yeah. So you get little packages when you level up as well. That's new. One of the additional graphics as well is you see around that portal, the little bubble that's going away, that means that the portal is shielded, so it gives you an idea for anybody attacking it whether it's going to be worth their effort or not, or whether they're high enough level to just destroy it. Because trust me, you can get a high enough level where if you're in a cluster of low portals, you can just go boom and destroy the lot of it. So we'll give that one a little bit of a hacky.
Acquired.
Move over here, see if we can swap the GPS over. Don't think we can.
XMP.
Just a little bit out.
XMP. Portal key.
Oh, just picked up a portal key for that one as well. Did you link that, or was it already linked? Oh, right, okay. So we'll walk a little bit further down here.
It's definitely scratched an itch for me. Very happy with the whole look and feel and just the aesthetics of it all. It's just awesome. There we go. For range.
And the beauty about these geocaching sites is that you get, I don't know whether you can see, you get to go places like this and just the sounds that you get, and it forces people or pushes people to be out in the environment and to experience the villages, if you can get out to a village, the towns as well, and you know, it just promotes that whole, like I said before in our previous videos, it promotes the whole getting out and about and the getting healthy. You know, we can still play games, we can enjoy our video gaming on multiple platforms, and this is one of them, and this is such a fantastic one to get everybody out and do what we were doing when we were kids, before this whole console craze went, this gaming craze, which I'm as guilty as anybody else in doing this. But yeah, Ingress, Pokemon Go, they're always a win for me and a plus for every age, as you've seen from all of our videos. So it's worth having a dip into Ingress. Beauty is it's free, you know. You don't have to pay for this. You can put money into it, which I've seen that there is a cash shop. I don't know what you get in a cash shop. So I'll have to have a little nosy around that to see what it is. But it's all free. You can't bark at free, can you? Definitely not me, anyway.
Recharge these a little bit?
Huh?
Recharge these ones a little bit?
No, I've replaced them.
I've got them. Level 2 recharge.
XM reserves 97%. Resonator upgraded.
I'm surprised Hawklord's not binged me on it yet, because it'll be popping up on the activity that I've been out and about.
Definitely.
Resonator upgraded.
Hang on, I think we can create a bigger field. Ah, no link port is available.
There you go. Right, I'm resonated out.
Acquired resonator.
Yeah, you just linked
XM
it.
reserves 100%.
Yeah, I linked it, but I thought I was close enough to link to the other one.
So let's go. So as you can see, we get a little triangle. So yeah, I can link the snail. Let's link the snail.
Snail up to it.
And we'll have a walk back up that way, really. Yeah, we need to have a walk back up the hill.
I think we're done.
Yeah, but what we can go to the church portal. So there you go. Every mind unit that you capture and everything like that goes to a team score. And then you've got scoreboards that I can show you if there is any interest, and show you how all of those go. Move into a quieter section now. So that's the main town down there for Ivybridge.
Oh, right. That's amazing.
Yeah. So what we'll do when we get back up Blanchford, we will link up to the church when we get closer to it. And as you can probably hear, I don't know how good my sound is on it, you can probably hear John Doe's pad picking up all the little XM beeps and all kinds of...
Recharging.
Need to have a look into that glyph stuff. I haven't really played on that. So let's see if we can get Hawklord's attention. Hawklord 20 12 for the resistance. There you go. Oh, I need to hack and safely cross the road.
Acquired. Resonator. XMP. XM reserves. 100% shield.
There you go. Nice little juicy bit of kit. And as you can see, the radius ring around your centre triangle for how far out you can actually connect. Okay. So, have you got a key to connect? I do if you don't, but you need the XP. Alright, hacking's a priority, is it? Instead of converting minds to the cause.
Acquired. Resonator. XM reserves. 100% power cube.
There you go.
Portal key.
Power cube lets you regenerate your AP. So if you're in an area where there's lots of people soaking up all the AP.
So with the War Memorial, it's going to be quite a large field. Not large, but bigger than what we've...
There you go.
And got a nice big juicy amount of XP for that as well.
Yeah.
Or
there you go.
AP, sorry.
It pops up on the screen. So obviously the big difference that you have between Ingress and Pokemon Go is that this is real time. You know, you see things going on your map because there are interactions with other people going on. Hopefully we'll have that in Pokemon Go later on down the line, but it makes it a lot more sociable and a lot more interactive real time.
I've got to admit, as Pokemon Go has been very siloed, and to the point where obviously me and Ben have been going out and doing it together, but you still feel like you're doing it by yourself unless you're fighting for gyms. With this, I mean, we spent 40 minutes, and together we've managed to achieve quite a
sizable, little triangle. And to give you a brief glimpse of what Ingress is